Revenge Served Cold, Story 6.
My sister left her husband out of the will after he didn't support her through cancer treatment. I never understood what my sister, Celia, saw in Gabe. He was handsome, I suppose. And they appeared to be in love with each other at first. But something about him seemed fake and superficial to me. I can't explain it. I just thought my sister could do better. Celia was a hard worker and very smart. Climbing corporate ladders was just a breeze to her. She had always been an overachiever and I thought she could do so much better than Gabe. Gabe was doing well at his work, but nowhere near my sisters. I knew they had been having issues at home because whenever we saw them, Gabe had been too showy, like he knew there were audience and he had to act as a loving husband. At first I thought I was just expecting the worst of him because something about him didn't sit well with me, but later on I would find out I was right from the start. He wanted to appear like they had the perfect marriage, but whenever the topic centered on my sister, he would steer it away to himself or to something else. My sister had always wanted to be a mother, but it wasn't in her cards. And we later found out it's because her body was deteriorating from cancer. Her organized brain refused to just accept it, so she devised a full plan and schedule on her treatment. She told her husband her plans and gave him the schedule and all that. A normal spouse would not even have to ask for the schedule, they would get it themselves. But Gabe not only stared at her questioningly, as if asking why my sister was informing him of her hospital schedule, he even told her outright that he would be too busy to even look at it. Not that he would try and rearrange his schedules for him, but he frankly told her that her treatment plans were not his concern. Celia somehow knew it was going to be that way, but she still gave him a chance to play a caring husband as he should. That didn't happen. She had to ask me if I would be willing to accompany her because, as brave as my sister was, she was admittedly scared of facing it alone. Of course I was willing. I told my husband I had to take care of my sister and he understood immediately and completely. I was with her every time she had an appointment and had to stay with her for overnight when her body was too weak from the treatment to work. Sometimes I had to bring my 2 kids with me when it couldn't be helped. Celia had to quit her job when the cancer progressed. She knew that she didn't have much time left on Earth and somehow her rational brain accepted that. Where's her husband during all this time? Still at their home, living his life like nothing was amiss. His wife was literally dying beside him and he couldn't be bothered to even help her stand up when she was too weak to do so on her own. The times when I had to stay overnight at their place, he would just come and go like it was a normal day and his wife couldn't even get out of bed. He moved to a spare bedroom because my sister being literally sick disturbed his sleep. On her last days, Celia hired a full-time hospice nurse. I was at their house almost every day, with my kids and sometimes my husband in tow. Her nurse called us when it was apparent that it was Celia's last day. She also called Gabe, of course, but Gabe took his sweet time going home. He almost missed seeing his wife alive one final time. And with all of us present, he gave us an Oscar-worthy performance of a grieving husband. He once again showcased his acting skills during the funeral, acting like he lost the whole world. Too bad he couldn't keep up with the acting during the reading of Celia's will. Yeah, the will was final.
If you liked this story, please give it a like. Help the channel out by sharing the video and following us for more everyday people stories. Check out past videos too while you're here. Thank you very much.